These are the things, simple things I've done, but it definitely helps you build relationship capital. What we're going to talk about is the CRM and how that's your second brain. Why a CRM platform? As we talked about, you can't imagine 150 relationships in your head. Like right now, if I said, think about the top 550 people you know, people are like, I can't think of anybody. I get it. That's why you need to strategically sit down and talk about this. So you can't just come off the top of your head, hey, I need to get a hold of Mike. I need to get a hold of Mary this week. It's just not. It has to be a simple system that you use. And I build this into my calendar daily. I have an assistant. She helps me do this. If it isn't in your CRM, it doesn't exist. Google Sheets, Microsoft, if it's free, you can pay for some things, that's fine. But if it's not in your CRM, it doesn't exist. Next, I used a calendar with reminders. I use a simple Excel and Google Sheet. We have a great template. And you can email me or message me. I'll definitely get it to you. So I get you a copy for free. But if you type CRM in the comments, we can connect. Let's get real and talk about your network for a second. As we're talking about your network, we talked about the Dunbar rule of a 150 rule. And that rule states you can only manage to have 150 relationships that you can maintain at any given time. With this being said, assuming this is true, which it is, that's my experience, you have only top five daily and weekly folks that you talk to. And then it gets into your 50, which you engage with monthly, and then 100 in some form of this in a quarterly type yearly basis. So with each person, 150. So if they know 150 people each as well, you have 150 in your network. This is where it gets crazy. 50 people in each one of those persons' network. Now it's over 22,500. For my analyticals, 50 times 150 is 22,500 people that is in your network and your networks. That's a lot of people. A lot. Now, how do you have access to those people? You have to be top of mind in your 150 people in your network. And when you stay top of mind with them, they're able to give and add value to you by giving a referral. And this is the key. By giving value, adding value, staying top of mind, and it's not as hard as you think. But once you do these things, that's how you're going to leverage this and set this up. So get your pen and paper ready. So this is where you need to write this down and take action. So how to get all this on a Google Sheet or Excel sheet and set up your CRM network. Okay, nuts and bolts. For these who like tangible things, let's go. So the setup, I'm just going to say Google Sheet. This is what I did to start. With tagging at the top, you're going to put lenders, wholesalers, mentors, West Virginia roots, people that you grew up with. The last contact field, so my CRM tells me when it's been 30 days. So you have it, last time you reached out to him, you put a date on that since I talked to my top 50. So that's my accountability partner. My CRM keeps me accountable. So this is how a simple date in the spreadsheet, and bam, you have a connection again with them. And you just keep that current. It's so important. So that's your workflow. That sets up your schedule. That sets up your lunch dates, your coffee dates with people.